Good morning, everyone. Hi, Kay. I'm so thankful. As many of you know, I first came to St. Paul and St. Andrew when I was 18 years old. Just moved to New York City to go to Columbia. And for some reason, perhaps being a preacher's kid, I looked in the yellow pages and looked up the nearest Methodist church and wandered down here. So I wasn't quite convinced, but I did come back, and there was a lovely lady at the back of the sanctuary named Betty Ruth Good, who a month later, when I walked in, said, "Hi, Ken, how are you?" And having someone know my name in New York City was an incredibly powerful experience. So today I just want to say that I'm so grateful for St. Paul and St. Andrew. I'm so thankful for a place to grow up. Many of you all have been my parents on this journey. I'm so grateful for a place to be fed. I'm so grateful for a place to make trouble. As I wrote that line, I remembered somewhere in the mid-'80s when Ed Horn had come, we decided that the pews were just a little too locked down. And we actually removed 3 pews over here, sort of in the dead of night. And we moved the piano down here, and the choir sang down here for a Sunday or two until the powers that be decided that had not been approved by the Board of Trustees. So boy, did we get in trouble for that. And I'm so glad. I just think it's hysterical that we've just had the pews on wheels. We can put them anywhere we want to, 35 years later. I'm so grateful for a place to find lifelong friends. I'm so grateful for a place to sing. Thank you, Frank. I'm so grateful for a place to have made a family and to have raised a son. I'm so grateful for a place to find love and wisdom and encouragement and appreciation as I cared for my mom, Frances Helen. I'm so grateful for a place to make a difference in the world, a place to build a community committed to radical inclusiveness and deep theological reflection and prophetic action. I'm so grateful for a place to march out from, and I'm so grateful for a place to come home to. A place to call home and a place to come home to. This is a hard weekend for me. It was 2 years ago yesterday that I was in Vancouver at an anthropology meeting, and I got a call that my mom, Frances Helen, wasn't doing well. I just came back from the anthropology meeting last night. So anyway, Aaron and Kay and Vicky and TL got there Saturday afternoon and spent some time with Frances Helen, and I got the red eye home. And somehow I imagined when I got the taxi in from the airport and got to her apartment that it was going to be another one of those Sunday mornings. Because we had a Sunday morning ritual. And I'd go up and find her in a rocking chair and say, "Mom, you know it's Sunday." And she's, "What? I better get moving." And we'd get out the door and into a taxi and come on down here. And she said, "Oh, I hope you never hurt the way I hurt. This is the last time I'm going to be able to make it to church." She said that for about 7 years. So unfortunately, it was not just another Sunday. And 2 days later, Frances Helen passed away, surrounded by many of you all, and both physically there and in your prayers. She was loved here. She was seen here, and she was known here, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for all the love that you all shared with me and her, the family that you made here. So in addition to all the other things that I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for St. Paul and St. Andrew that I have a place to mourn, a place to cry, a place to be held in my grief, a place to know that I would not be alone, a place to know God and to be known by God. It's become very clear to me over the last 40 years, Reverend Carpin, that God is love. You all are love. You all are God present to me. I am so grateful. That's why you will find me here whenever I'm needed, whenever he calls, whenever you all call, even when I'm not quite ready to do that. That's why you'll find me pledging my time and my prayers and my presence and, of course, my offerings, so that others will know this kind of love and this kind of joy, this kind of compassion and this kind of peace. Thank you.